Well, at this point, you've got everything that you need to do in order to solve some questions. So the next couple of podcasts are just going to be solving problems over and over and over again. Take a look at this question. It says, find the 50th term of this arithmetic sequence. 2/3, 7/3, 4, and it goes on and on and on and on. So first things first, let's find D. D, if you think about it, take a term. Okay, there's 7/3. Subtract the term in front of it, which is 2/3. And look what you get. This works out to be 5/3. Oh no, it's a fraction. Oh, how horrible. Well, so what? That's going to be your common difference, which is now a fraction. What we do? Find the 50th term. Okay, go to my formula. Tn equals T1 plus n minus 1 times D. And then work it out. Okay, my 50th term. That's what I'm after. So this number here then becomes 50. If that's 50, so is that. All right, so term 50 is what I'm after. Equals to term 1. Term 1 is 2/3. No problem. Plus n minus 1. That's 49. Times your common difference, which is 5/3. Perfect. Now, yes, you're going to continue using a fraction here. Sorry. Okay? Fractions, grade 7 concept. You can handle it. No problem. This is 2/3. Plus, okay, 49 times 5, sure, you might need a calculator for something like that, but if you actually use your calculator and go 49 times 5, which is I'm doing right now, this works out to be 245, right, thirds. Okay, no problem. 2/3, 245 thirds works out to be 247 thirds. Guess what? Answer is D. Piece of cake. So let's keep going here. Let's look at another example right down here. Okay, it says for this sequence here, what we've got, oops, a little too far. We've got 25, 33, 41, blah, blah, blah. If Tn is 145, find me what term is that? What number is that? Okay, go back to the formula. Tn equals to T1 plus n minus 1 times D. There's the formula. Start figuring out a few things. You got to find D. Find D. Find that common difference that it goes up by. I'm going to start at 41. 41, subtract the term that's in front of it. 33, that looks like it's going up by 8. So, okay, Tn is 145. Okay, so that means I haven't replaced the n. That's why n is going to stay there. Okay, T1 is 25. Okay, plus n minus 1 times D, which is 8. All right, let's solve this. Subtract 25 from both sides. All right, that cancels. This leaves me 120 equals to n minus 1 times 8. Now, what I could do at this particular point is, again, I could start distributing things over and solving it that way, or I kind of think this next way is a lot more efficient. Just divide each side by 8. If you divide each side by 8, you'll find out that n minus 1 actually works out to be 15. Add 1 to both sides, n equals to 16. So in fact, this term here, way up here, Tn, which is 145, is actually T what? Look down at the bottom, T16. T16 equals to 145. There you go. And that's how you solve these kind of problems.